been a couple of weeks since I did the wiring at the front on this, and time is marching on. And I really do want to have this ready for the start of the riding season, because I've got some really exciting plans about that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the wiring, do the M unit, get that wired in at the back. Now before I do that, I've got to put the oil tank back in, because the wiring's going to have to find its way around there. So it's a bit of a juggling act of which bit leads before which bit, and it might be put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out. I have to see how that works out. Hopefully it'll go well first time around. Painted the oil tank in 2K black a while ago, so I've had it wrapped up since then. Let's try and keep it safe. Usual bit of oil from somewhere. Give that a clean off. Still got the masking on. The bike came with a mishmash of fasteners, and some of them are stainless and some of them obviously aren't. I'm going to try and use as many stainless ones as I can. Now there are special rubber mountings for the oil tank which I haven't got, and what the previous owner had done was he'd sandwiched them between rubber washers, which I don't think is an unreasonable idea, so I'm going to copy that. But what I'm going to do is put a little spacer in the middle so that it doesn't completely crush it down. First of all, I will clean up the threads. That's the oil tank in position, and there's plenty of room actually for the wires across the top of it, which is better than expected. I need to put the regulator and rectifier onto this plate. I'll probably replace this plate in the end, but for now I'm not going to worry about the fact that there'll be some random holes in it. Regulator and rectifier is going to go under there, but I'm positioning the M unit here, so I need to drill another hole for that first. So I'll get on with that. Rather than fiddling in this nice little gap that I've now made because of the hugger I've put on, I'm going to just take the back light off, because that's the only thing holding this plate on, so I can work with the plate without having to fiddle in tight spaces, so to speak. This is literally only finger tight, so it should come off quite easily. There we go. Don't really want all that white plastic on, so I'll put a bit of effort into removing it. Well, I warmed it up a bit, and I thought I'd share this with you because it is very satisfying, isn't it? And if this comes off in one sheet, it'd be even more of a miracle. Oh. Lovely. The wires tuck under here. So that works out quite well. So now I need to think about where I'm going to position the M unit. All the wiring being here. I think if I use the position of that and drill through from the other side, I can position this, and I want it towards this side. I started thinking about this and thought actually, because of the fins on this, I might prefer it that way around. And having just uncovered that side, it's a bit cleaner than that one, I thought I might have it this way up. Now I was already using holes that all pre-existed, but if I'm changing it, I might as well change it completely. And I just thought it might be better to put it underneath there, and the M unit can sit a little bit further back this way. Now the next thing I need to think about is where the seat would actually come with this. So what I'll have to do is get the seat as well and just sort of jiggle about, then come to a firm decision of where I'm having that and where I'm having the M unit. And I've also got a couple of other things to fit in, such as the solenoid. When you're doing something that's custom, don't get settled on an idea first off, because I wanted to use the holes that were already there because I'm lazy, and that might not have been the best decision. It's better to keep your ideas fluid, but when you do come to a firm decision, stick with it, because otherwise you do a lot of messing around. And the seat, fixed position at the front. So there's a couple of buffers here. Yeah, so I think what I'm doing works okay with the seat as well. I will move the regulator rectifier to here. With the seat on, I'm now in a position of having the electric components fitted that I definitely need, and I'm also thinking of fitting this, which will take a positive, and then I can wire any other kind of device, USB charger or anything like that, to this. quite pleased with that. It took a lot of faffing. I had to drill holes a few times. It just shows you, if I'd have paid a lot of money for this plate, I might have been a bit annoyed that I've had to drill it so many times. Now I've got the electrics plate laid out. I've got the M unit, I've got my starter solenoid, my regulator and rectifier underneath so they'll get more air. I've got a take-off in case I want to power some other units that'll just need a positive and then something to earth. And I've got a block for all of the earths. Now I've got this sort of mishmash of wires that have come through, and what I intend to do now is to make it so that it's got a really neat wiring system to the M unit and to the earth block. So I'm going to spend some time doing that, and I'll put that into the next video. I'm very impressed with the M unit, and I'm excited to see how I actually end up wiring it up, making sure that all of the features are used as well as I can. I know, this is really sad, but I'm enjoying it. If you want to see what happens with this bike along the way, and when it gets to the time when I can actually get out on the road with it, why not subscribe? God, ain't playing with bikes such fun?